Alright. Good evening, everybody. Let's begin. Let's start, as always, our endless search for high runes. Let's switch over here. Let's make our music a little bit quieter today. Maybe not too quiet, because it's kind of mellow. How are you doing, guys? How are you? Too many things to do today, so I'm a little bit busier than usually. In him space, what's up? So I'm a little bit busier than usual, so that's why a little bit delayed. But, you know, better late than never. We can have a couple of hours for sure for some grind, maybe a little more. Wait, what stream today? Is it my birthday or Christmas? Come on. Tuesday, typical streaming day. I try my best to stick to the schedule, but sometimes things get in the way, so not always working, but you know. I'm also kind of trying to figure out my schedules now, again, like sleeping schedules, because yeah, they don't work. So it's kind of funny. And you got your tattoo date? Holy ice cream parlor? What? Did you get your tattoo date? What? What are you talking about? Or what are you getting then, if it is a tattoo? Holy ice cream parlor, yes. New build, Ice Cream Paladin. You termine. Are you sure, like, do you know already the design? What you're gonna make? Even ethereal. Even ethereal. We'll show in Discord when ready. Alright, sounds exciting. Pick it. Okay. Yeah, so let me know, guys, how are you doing? What is happening? I'm definitely getting a little bit busier again with a few things here and there. Also, this weekend we are going to have some Diablo 4 action. So, you know, a lot of things to think about and prepare. Today is actually a new season of Torchlight Infinite. I think it's season 3, which I was contemplating to maybe play as well, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe I will not have enough really time to spread over so many games. I'm not a full-time streamer or content creator to do that, so it's getting definitely a little bit challenging to hop on every kind of opportunity that's there. Good day today? Nice, sounds good. Yeah, so I'm more thinking that maybe we can give it another time when we are fully ready. And also, thanks that we are skipping D2R, we have possibility to play a little bit more Project Diablo 2, also PoE maybe. Oh, I never started Leather. That's a third one. Only this piece of the cow set, surprisingly. So yeah. Although, like, I would be definitely interested to see the Torchlight Infinite. Quite a few people are playing it. I think it's kind of, again, a little bit of a fresh air in the ARPG genre, or like ARPG landscape, let's put it this way. And I heard some good feedback about it. But yeah, before, like, if there was no Diablo 4 launch, then we could definitely jump in on it for a week or two, just, you know, to play through and see what's up. But with Diablo 4 launch, I really, like, I don't think there will be time for anything when Diablo 4 launches to, like, play this or D2R or PoE, so I would rather try to to kind of get all those things while we have time, and then see what's next after D4. That would be the idea. Otherwise, it's finally warm. Actually, I don't know if you noticed, guys, but today we had 20 degrees, so it was officially first time I went outside just in my sweater, like after work for a short walk, only in a sweater, in a sweatshirt, so pretty good. It also means that soon it will be too warm all the time, but it's fine. I can take that. It typically stays cool in my house, so it won't be a problem for a lot of things. I was also hoping to upgrade my home office / streaming setup, and I started, not a high rune, but you know, finally something better than pool. Oh my god, oh my god, finally something better, rune. Yeah, so I was hoping to upgrade my home office and also kind of have a bit something more for streaming. Finally have a second screen and, you know, all the proper setup and so on, that I don't need to swap back and forth all the time, which is honestly very annoying. And for that, funny as it may sound, I started to sell my sofa. I can't sell it. It's already almost a week, so I'm not sure if I need to drop the price or do something else, but I will look into this tonight. I don't want to give it for free, kind of feels like robbery. And it's also in a very good condition, so I don't know. But yeah, I need to sell it in order to have more space in the room, so that I could get a proper desk, like longer desk, you know, not just tiny 80 centimeters desk. I need at least 2 screens and place for working laptop, so that's already like 120 centimeters is not enough for that. So I was looking at 160 centimeters desk, 140, something like that. Sleeping at the floor again? What? There should come in rain again around 3 AM. Wait, why sleeping on the floor though? I don't get it. Uh-oh. Oh, when I sell my sofa, no, but I have a, I have a bedroom. I have a bedroom with a bed. I don't know how about you guys in Austria, but we usually sleep on a bed, you know. And then the other thing is that I also have a friend of mine also got new sofa now, and I was planning to take over theirs. So it currently stays in a cellar, and I mean, it's gonna last only X amount of time before it gets to the condition that it's not good to use anymore. So this stupid sofa selling situation is not really nice. Can't afford this? Right. Tell me. Finally, an Amrun. Yikes. Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much the issue that I have, that I have 2 small rooms instead of like 1 big, you know, typical German apartment, typical 1 room apartment. So I have, yeah, two small rooms, and one is literally like sleeping only, and the other one is whatever, Wohnzimmer. And in order to have proper desk setup, I need space. So if it was one room apartment, then yeah, it would probably have been no sofa or like super mini sofa and like bed or something, and then I would have a bit of space to shift around things in order to fit everything, but currently it's impossible. Hey Mitchell, how's the season going? Pretty good, pretty good. Slow and steady. As you can see, I'm still trying to get my infinity, but it's not easy. I need one bare rune more and I'll be fine. Otherwise, yeah, like I'm level 88, and since I was at cow level for quite a bit already, of course I didn't level much. However, we do have already some decent gear, mid-tier gear kind of, and I'm looking forward to get to mapping as soon as possible. Just add maps today? Nice. What character with? What are you playing? Hardcore singer, sweet. That's pretty good. What is this damage again? Like, do you see, guys? I would never need to chug like 3 rejuves hitting just normal lightning enchanted mob. Why this dude was giving me so much damage? Free to joust. No, I need holy shield one. But yeah, that sounds cool. Hardcore Singer should be pretty safe, but also quite powerful. If I remember correct, Singer is pretty good, especially early on. How is the things on Hardcore? I heard it's pretty much solo self-found, that the trade is very inactive. Yes, I'm softcore. I'm playing Holy Freeze, so like Resist Cold, Salvation, Holy Freeze, Blessed Aim, and I have like 6k damage, sort of. It's tough to trade? Yeah, I imagine. But it's super fun. Yeah, did you see any damage from this lightning enchanted dude? Like, I mean, honestly, what's going on here? It's been following me entire season, this kind of strange thing. So yeah, I'm playing a Zealer Charger, Elemental one, and I decided to go Holy Freeze, just because I wanted to play some maps that I didn't play previously. So like last season I was Fire character and I ran a lot of Fire maps that are good for fire damage, so this time I was like, alright, let's do Cold. Started as a Feast of the Heavens and Holy Bolt, and then at some point moved on to this. You've been farming Trav for a week, no high rune? Holy moly. That doesn't sound inspiring. I mean, to be honest, I dropped only 2 high runes that are completely, like, complete random. I dropped on my day 2 in the pit Zod rune, and 20 minutes later Bear rune. That's it. Ever since, the highest rune I've seen was a Mal in a Arcane Sanctuary on a playthrough, and the highest rune I dropped here in like 70 runs is Basic gear, but you have full skillers? Me too. Me too. Luckily, it's easy to get skillers here. So I do have a lot of them. Pretty much all of them. They were like 1 Worldstone shard, maybe 2 sometimes 3, but you know, it was easy to get. But man, getting high rune is... Even in PD2, it's a little bit hard. And I didn't hit any big finds to sell. Like, the highest I sell was East Rune, an item. So yeah. Maybe also not super efficient there. There are things that I could sell now, but I'm also thinking like, don't wanna do it. I better collect something for the first slam session and so on. So I don't know. That's what's gonna happen to you. When you're level 89, you'll hit 2 back-to-back. Make up for it? Right. Let's hope so. Let's hope it's going to be like this. Now I'm more like hoping for a crazy rune from a poppable. I opened so many chests and picked up so many rocks and bodies that I should definitely get something sooner or later. Traded the salmon skiller for it? Nice. Lightning, attack rating, life leech, poison, maybe. Wait, 5 MF is not bad. Why they don't say anything about it? You love poppables? Yeah, me too, when they drop something. Should probably change price on my charm. I found like one of perfect max damage charm with attack rating and put there like one high rune, but I think it's a bit too much. Probably should go lower. Maybe like Om rune or something. You're not sure what your next upgrade is? I mean, for Warcry you need source of amplified damage for sure. And kind of standard caster gear. Maybe Halbert's Rain as well, for I think it gives like quite a bit and minus physical res. Maybe a torch? I wanna farm my own torches. That's why I'm kind of not looking for torch. Usually, yes, I would buy torch and any pretty quick with like my first high runes, because not only skills but also like its life, its resistances, it's such a good upgrade. Always feels good to have torch. Because I definitely have issue with resistances and I would need to close it as soon as possible. Reaper stall for amp? Okay. Wait. No. Did it roll anything good? Okay, let me change the price. Maybe I will be able to sell it. But yeah, I'm definitely planning to try to play a little bit more this season. I feel like last season, even though I played quite a bit, but I didn't get where I wanted to. So hopefully this time I will be able to. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, good. Sorry. You haven't played much yet, got a late start. I see, I see. But I mean, the good thing in PD2 is that, yeah, like even though early on you can get some easy currency, let's put it this way, with some trades, but eventually the things that really matter is quite a bit of grind and hitting some big item corruptions or something like that. So that's in the end the most important. So you don't have such a big disadvantage, let's put it this way. Unless you really want to profit from early torch or any economy or something like that. I also find that PD2 is really good for solo self-found, because it's way more realistic to achieve things, so that's also not bad here. Exactly, lucky corruptions, that's what would make you some value. I think the biggest one I ever made was it was 30 FCR perfect trunk gloves. They were like 3.5 high runes, and Nightwings. Oh, finally, new key. Nightwings Veil. I sold. What did I corrupt? I think I corrupted it for 3 sockets. Yeah, it was pretty close to perfect in terms of damage and minus res, and I corrupted it for 3 sockets. So that was also like 6.5, I think. So those were my best ever things, the most valued things that I was able to sell. Nothing crazy like 10 high runes or something, but still pretty decent. I don't know if 30 FCR gloves are now as well valued so much as before. It was like 3 or 4 seasons ago, I think. You haven't got anything like that? Alright. Have everything in front of you still. You paid 1 high rune for 30% FCR mage fees last season? Okay.
I need a key.
I only have 1 big key, not multiple small ones. Yeah, I don't know. I remember it was quite expensive. Not sure why though, because people could craft 20 FCR gloves and corrupt them with 10 more, so I don't know. Somehow it made sense. It was not even beginning of the season or something. But then also it's kind of funny that when you try to sell something like this, and people come to you and offer you lore runes and jar runes and charm runes, and you are like, dude, go away. Give me maybe some bear rune or something. I even remember trains that were like, it is 5.5 high runes value, but if you're giving me jar runes, then it's 6 high runes. So that's quite funny. 1 to Paladin, 30 faster on walk, life mana, maximum damage mana. Jeez. Get out of here. Could it have been 2? More set after on softcore, you're guessing? You mean that the difference? Maybe. Maybe it was also a season when Frost Nova and Lightning Nova Storks with 200 FCR were meta, or like the most strongest class or something. I don't know. I could also see that 30% Trang is probably more important than Mage Feast, because Necros. Who is using it? I think it's Poison Nova Necro that is using it. Maybe also CE Necro, I'm not sure. But there was also one OP Necro build that used Trunk set, and you needed 125 FCR. Hey, what's up, Gragis? Just putting the boy to bed, you'll be back to witness many high rune drops. Alright. Alright. So basically you're not coming back, right? I see, I see. Yep. He's brutal. That's a like... so smooth. Like filet, you know, filet style of trolling. I am amazed. Such negativity, what are you talking about? I know for sure what he meant. Bro, these cold immunes, they break all the fun, really. Oops. Okay. Bye. Evening. Hello, Furious. What are you up for today? Kind of feeling a little bit stiff today. Steve. Started the zone, just going through Nightmare now. Can't seem to settle on a class. True, it's like your third class, isn't it? I don't remember what you started with, but then you had Druid, now Zone. Or was Druid your first class actually? I have a feeling you played something else. Also, no idea why you didn't start with us. Or, well, rather with me. We were a group not for long. Finally, I found Night Puzzler. That's kind of cute. Battle Belt, that could have been an upgrade if it was Snow Clash. Gold Fire, I think it's still upgrade, actually. I'll lose a little bit of life, but a bit better resistances, actually. Nudge Puzzler. Bam. Blink. Sweet. But it's all good. You enjoying seeing how classes change in PD2? We started with Trapacine. Ah, true, yes. You wanted to go Trapacine for Arcane Sanctuary, right? No, yeah, what you're saying is definitely fun. Like, that's why pretty much every season I take a different class build that I haven't played and just see, you know, what's up. It's quite fun. Should try Summon Zone or Summon Druid next time, I guess. Haven't played either of them. Could be quite interesting. But yeah, we kinda had, I don't know, what, like 10 people in Discord that play, plus like some of them have different groups as well, and in the end we still didn't manage to group up anyhow, meaningfully. Could have been a bit faster early on, but I was pretty happy with my start anyways. Best you found this season is Vex in the Arcane. Yikes. Bro, that's so hard game, what do you mean? What is hard? You mean Diablo in general or Project Diablo 2? Or what you see on the screen? Giant sword. Giant disappointment. I got stuck. I guess we will never know. My favorite. My favorite. Okay, it's a run 50. Extra retarded? No. I mean, you could say that too, yes. Yes. But yeah, run 50 from those that I've been actively counting, and before that we had also one stream of cow levels, and also I played on and off outside. So at least 75 cow runs with only Rune to show. Not even you heard me right, it's Amn. No, it's U and M, like in Duress or Crescent Moon. So pretty crazy. Give me at least a Vex or something. Better so I could, you know, make a call to arms or something like that. You've not been watching streams much lately due to heavy weather giving me a tension headache, and my headset making it worse, but damn, it seems like I've not missed much. Such a long message just to make fun of me, I mean, alright. I'm sorry for your headache. I'm sorry for your headache. At lunchtime you were also extra fast, extra hungry and extra retarded. It's fine, we all do. But yeah, Furious, I definitely feel you on that. I don't know if it's weather for me or something else, but... And I didn't have headaches per se, but more like just feeling foggy all the time, really. I kind of blame the fact that I don't sleep enough for that, or sleep outside of my hours that I'm supposed to sleep in. Because today I slept the same amount of hours, but closer to my chronotype, actually exactly as I'm supposed to. And I feel absolutely amazing today. Like, yes, I'm tired now and everything, but I was so productive, I was so focused, could do anything, you know, like really good. So I need to put it to test again. All those tests that I do, that I forget on the second day that I do a test and everything goes random. So that's unfortunate. You were going to ask how cows went, but you answered it while you were typing. I see. So yeah, I'm really curious to see like if I do the same today, how will I feel tomorrow? Like, is it really the sleeping time? Oh, and by the way, I forgot. Okay, let me first read. You felt like your head was being pressed on, but it trained a lot last night and I woke up feeling great. So yeah, that's definitely a tension then. Maybe even you know, like small cold or something that you don't notice. Hey Raf, how are you doing? What are you up for today? It's Jesus Christ, they smacked my page. Like, my goodness. Some random dead monsters. Some days I was feeling like very foggy and not really focused, and only later I realized that according to my ring, that is a health tracker, I didn't check it daily, but I actually realized that I have like 15 points less of my readiness score, which is like basically how you feel. So I was like, wow, okay, apparently something wasn't going well there. I didn't check, but something was not good. Been grinding? Nice. Any good finds? Did you get your rune? So yeah, what I wanted to tell you guys, I had a really weird dream today. Such a crazy thing. So let me have a sip first. 1 second. I also put a pillow for my lower back. Ooh, that feels much better. Ooh, definitely. Even easier to talk. It's funny, but your sitting position can influence how much strain you have on your voice cords and neck, actually, when talking. That's kind of funny. I realized it recently. Here it comes. What is it? The weird dream story or something. So Corbo Zone is kitted out. Now you're back on hardcore with your Zealer. Damn. So you were not wasting time like me these days. To be honest, I was so obsessed with trying to make the best out of this loot filter for D2R that almost lost sleep over it. In the end, I have now 3 versions. And on the 3rd version I want to change the 0 with some Unicode symbol that would look better, but that's a different story. As soon as I left, you started finding stuff? Holy no. That sounds really bad. It's like, you know, me and you, we were in the bar looking for girls, and then you know, the night was over and we didn't find anybody to talk to. And then as soon as I left and you decided to stay for a last drink, you found, like, you know, 2 nice girls, and you had really good evening with them, good night, you know, got their phone number and everything. Sounds like this. Sounds like this. We found 2 decks in one map, found Templar Smite and Arak in one map, sold a bunch of skillers from Chaos. Jesus. Where is my taxation? Where is my share? Where is my share of all this? Of all of this? Anyways, back to the dream. Otherwise somebody could get impatient with that. So I was sleeping and dreaming that I am in Barcelona again, and that we are there on vacation or something with friends, some of my good friends, and they went to, like, we were somewhere and by the sea, so not so far away from the beach, and just, you know, walking around enjoying. Then decided to go into some place for like souvenirs or something, like just to buy some stuff. I don't know if it was like a souvenir shop or maybe, you know, just something else. Maybe it was like, I don't know, a little cloth shop or maybe some not adventure but excursion or something, you know. So it was some kind of shop. There were people inside. It was really close to the sea, and I definitely felt the sun. I definitely seen the blue, you know, blue water. So it was all feeling really very real, like very nice. Then I left my friends just for a second, so I went outside and I started to look around and walk a little bit, just kind of looking for a direction somewhere. And somehow I start to hear people scream, like really, you know, like if something happened and like a little bit of a commotion here and there, people scream and stuff. I was like, what the hell? So I'm going around the building, some kind of big, very big building, and I see people run, and I see or hear they scream tsunami. So they scream tsunami, 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 and people really run, panic, screams, you know, like shouting, like all. It turns from like lovely sunny blue sky day into huge mess and commotion in like milliseconds. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I understand that I need to run because like we are by the sea, like literally, I don't know, like 100 meters away, maybe 50 meters away. But I also realized that I need to tell my friends because they are inside the building, so they don't hear it, they don't see it, so they really have no chance and no option if I don't tell them. So I turn around, I run to them, I run inside and I start screaming that there is a tsunami, we have to go, we have to run, and turn around to get out of the building, start running again, and holy shit, I see the wave and it's like 40 meters high. So it is so huge. Like I felt it so real, such a huge wave that I didn't see anything behind it. I just saw one huge wave that started to close the sun and you couldn't see shit, and it was getting darker kind of. You were in the shadow. And I didn't know what to do because obviously you can't really run. So somehow the water dropped and I tried to swim, but I also felt that I'm kind of swallowing a lot of water and there is a lot of debris everywhere and people and everything. And I just tried to swim. And then I woke up. I don't know what the hell was that, but it was so freaking real that I get swept by the water, got hurled multiple times inside, that I felt kind of all the debris hitting me and, you know, kind of sand and shit inside my mouth and everything, and then, you know, also swallowing a lot of water, trying to swim and getting out of there. I was like, what the hell is this dream? I woke up, it was 6 AM, so it was really early for me to wake up. So I kind of made a mental note, not to fall asleep immediately, but to remember what it was, because it was so picturesque, it was so real, so I wanted to make sure that I remember that, so that I can, you know, write it down maybe and tell. So I started to repeat it a little bit, couple of times, and then went back to sleep. But holy shit, boys, that was really crazy. Like sometimes those dreams are so real and they feel so true that it's terrifying. Guess who's back? And you didn't believe me? Sorry, Kraggis. Now I see. Meanwhile, we found Sankekur Fall and Ripcracker. What's a Ripcracker roll? 225. Bruh. Okay, this I could maybe keep for funsies. And let's put somewhere. What's our poison res? Ooh. Have some extra fire space, I would say. Okay, that should do. So yeah, that's terrifying. It was so real, really. And the two girls drowned. That was not in a dream. That was just a made-up story to tell what Raph has told me. That as soon as I left, he started to getting stuff, and that's just how I described it to him. That happens every time you go to the beach too? What? What are you talking about? You met Git and he sold you a lot of garbage? Oh man, you went all in, all 5 millions? You know, but you're curious? I don't know, man. This is up to your imagination now to figure out what happened to two girls out there. Where is the Rakanisho? That's the longest stony field I've seen, probably. Mighty Scepter. So yeah, that was a very intense dream. It was like all so quick and fast, but at the same time so real. I don't know. I had very similar feeling in terms of like feeling water. When once during my student time, university time, I needed to do an assignment, a group assignment, and it was last day to work on it because next day was due date, and we agreed to meet and do everything. It was Sunday, but obviously your boy here was farming at the bars the night before until like 8 in the morning, so I kind of had no chances to work on any assignment on Sunday next day. So, but I still asked a friend of mine to wake me up no matter what, and she had a key to my room in a dormitory, and I asked her to wake me up no matter what. So I was sleeping and suddenly started to dream of laying on the beach and just, you know, having casual fun, just laying there, relaxing. Sun was really warm and really nice, and everything was great. And I've seen the waves, you know, slowly coming in and out, like towards to me, away from me. It was all going great. And then suddenly one wave was like, one of those waves when you try not to get wet walking by the beach, and one of those waves that starts to like suddenly go really hard and goes on you and goes and goes. And since I was just laying on my back, not really, not even on my elbows or anything, but just on my back, this wave went straight into my face and I started choking. And that was exactly the moment when she splashed my face with a glass of water and I woke up. That was the most crazy dream of that nature, when reality blended with a dream. Can you imagine? Do I have a pathological fear of water? No, not at all. Not at all. Nothing of that sort, no. It's just some random occasions. I mean, I had a lot of different weird dreams and stuff, but was another one that was kind of a bit on the sad side, if you can call it this way. So basically, we were driving in a minibus, like really small bus, just in some countryside, and everything was going well until like one turn where we started to drift, and the turn was way steeper than we expected. I don't know if steep turn is a good word, but it was like very long turn basically, and we were too fast on this minibus, so we couldn't make it, and we actually got off the road and started falling in this minibus into the lake. And I was inside, I was on the front seat, and I was you know, with a seat belt and everything, so kind of alright. Just yeah, the heating water wasn't too bad, but we started to sink really quick, like really fast. And of course there was not enough air and everything, so only like limited time. So I got out of the seat belt and started to move away and trying to... Come on, Paige, can you keep yourself safe so I can tell the story? Can we also get you somehow away? Get out! Get out! Okay, that's good. So yeah, I started to try to swim up to the surface, and I realized that there might be also people there, right? And I see on the very back of the minibus 2 children, actually. So once again, it's a dream. And I see there are 2 children, so I was like, holy shit, I need to help them. I need to save them, because they are crying, they cannot get out of their seating belts and anything. So I swam back to them, open their seat belts and kind of help them to go afloat and like go up, swim up to the surface. And they were going fine. I could see that, you know, like they got there, but I ran out of air. And that's it, and I went as a stone to the bottom of the lake. So yeah, that was also a very interesting dream. Then I obviously woke up, but that was such a... The feeling was 100% real, that I just ran out of air, I cannot breathe anymore. That's it, GG. GG, well played. So yeah, I don't know, it's a coincidence that it happened again, like with water or something, but just another example of funny dreams. Funny, quote unquote. Hey, good evening, Cheeky. What are you up for tonight? How's my way to infinity? Yeah. Ask something easier, please. For now I have only 2 pull runes and 1 arm rune to show for infinity. Maybe not enough. She has excellent timing? Yeah. Couldn't resist the novelty? True. Sometimes it happens. I'm pretty sure in the first time we will reach or see Geed, I would do the same. I think it was, to be honest, with that, when she splashed my face, I think it was actually like probably vice versa, that she splashed my face and in that millisecond my brain made all this story. Or like made this dream that I'm on a beach and actually getting over with a tidal wave. I don't think it was coincidence or something. 2 to martial arts, dexterity, fire and poison res. You have big water issues in your subconsciousness? No, not really. I don't. Again, like it's just a coincidence. just a coincidence. I also had a dream where huge Boeing 747 actually landed directly into me, so, you know. Do I also have now Boeing issues or what? I think it's too easy to say one thing or another. When talking about dreams, there are too many variables in there. When you were young, you would have this recurring dream where I was at my grandma's and wanted to go play. So you climbed out of the window, but then jumped out. You landed in a giant jellyfish. You ended up hating jellyfish for years. Holy shit. Sorry, it sounds a bit funny, but I hope it did not traumatize you too much. Giant jellyfish, definitely not something I want to see in my life. It's funny. Hi Rune coming, alright. You'll try stay longer, you Lucky Charm 100% MF, alright. Oh please, that would be great. You agree, Kragist? What? Come on, dudes. Come on, dudes. There is nothing like that. Oh wait. Does anyone actually like jellyfish? That's a good point. That's a good point. They are too dangerous to be liked. Oof. You like jellyfish? With respect. Okay. Found today first since season 2, 4015 Jewel and Templar. What? Holy moly, 4015 Jewel, Jesus Christ. Haven't seen it in all the years of G2, playing G2. You often dream you're sitting in a Baldur's Gate and eat cheese sandwich and salt herring? What? Really? Wow, that's so funny. Surprisingly, but with all the gaming and all the playing, I'm pretty sure I never dreamt of any video game. I'm pretty sure I did not. There is enough research to prove that even asleep you are semi-aware of your surroundings? Most likely, yes. I mean, there are like some moments when you are like you're shutting it down in order to sleep, because otherwise you are too aware. That's usually when deep sleep is happening, if I remember correct. Because otherwise almost anything would wake you up, and it's not good for our body. So they shut down the hypothalamus, I think, that is responsible for all of this, or hippocampus, I don't remember for sure, just to make you kind of numb. That's why you also have this sleep paralysis feeling sometimes. which is nothing more than getting a little bit of awareness while your part of the brain that is responsible for physical sensations is not yet awake, so you feel like you cannot move and cannot do anything and so on. You've got over it, and then you were in your mid-20s, you had a dream about meeting a little jellyfish and sharing a very nice dinner with it. Oh man. That's indeed like talking to your subconsciousness or something. Maybe once you've seen a small jellyfish on a shore, or you got stung by it or something when you were a kid or something. Ooh, 1242, pretty nice. And that's why you didn't like it. And then you made peace with it, and everything was good ever after. Ooh, serpent skin armor, hello. Okay, let's get out of here for a second. This is Skin of the Viper Magi, a perfect on all res. Not bad, not bad. Second one, very good. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we're actually getting a little bit of a stash filled in with our corruption initiative. Seems good. Just like the book said, that one bar is famous for the salty herring and cheese sandwich. Nice. From the what's his name? Starts with V. The dude who made the kind of a travel book of all the food places and bars in Baldur's Gate. Forgot his name. Volo, yeah, Volo, true. Slam it? No. No random slams. Maybe at some point later, but first I want to collect things to slam all together. Maybe at some point later we'll do. One slam is not fun, like one brick is not fun. 50 bricks in a row, this is what's fun. So let's wait for 50 items to brick. I'm sure if it wasn't for the years of jelly traumas, I wouldn't have remembered a nice dream. Right. A lot of jellyfish are very pretty. They are. The prettier they are, the more dangerous they are. As always, right? You can apply it to everything, I guess. Jellyfish, plants, snakes, women. I'm not serious about it though. Don't cancel me, please. No canceling here. I'm just part of my dry humor. What do you say? read in a book that comes with the game 20 years old, still have his dreams sometimes, but that's so funny. I have, there is one, haven't continued my adventure in Baldur's Gate yet, but there is one in one town, in one mansion, that has a lot of bookshelves. I dumped there all my books that I had for the moment when I will be ready to read them all. There are like, I don't know, 50 books or something, because I couldn't carry them with me anymore. Single brick in a run, not fun. 50 bricks in a row, let's go. Yes. Exactly like that. Poison and bone. Reading all... Oh, I didn't pick up F Mancatcher. It's a very, very fast base, but whatever. Reading all Baldur's Gate books, wish you enjoyable week. Yes, that is true. That is true. Oops. I mean, I could go back, but I don't really need it. You can sell it, and what's the point then? Poison res FHR, not bad. 9 poison res, whatever. Life. Who are you? MF, lightning res, gold find, life. Meh. You hate mosquitoes? What did they do to you? $32 ED? Nah. Got you 3 times on your foot in 3 minutes? Wow. Did you even try to, you know, to scare them away or something? So you had a strategy and they appeared to be smarter than you? using your primary weapon to their own advantage? Damn. That's a story. That's a story to tell to your grandchildren. Cigar smoke at his feet. Yep. Oops. So why am I running Bloodraven? Because she can drop keys of terror in Project Diablo 2. There are, for each key, there is additional boss in PD2. Usual for distraction, Bloodraven for terror, and Blood Witch the Wild in next to the Haraja cube for the hate key. Since I wanted to do Ubers, I thought I could start collecting keys as well. Or just drink more rum to numb the pain. Yeah, that also works. Just don't scratch it. But yeah, tell us, how's vacation going? Have you seen already some big fish undersea, underwater? Or something? Something of that sort. Oh my god. So many cows died in this place. Of 12 or so hatred keys you can have when you start doing Ubers. Okay, sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, go away. You stupid immune cow. You need to drink Sir Edwards to numb all the pain? Yes, yes. I'm not sure what kind of dreams you will have after that, though. Famous Sir Edwards. What is Sir Edwards? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Alright guys, tell him. If there is only one knight, only one Sir that you need to know in this world, it's Sir Edwards Kragis, nothing else. Super special drink for boosting your courage, correct. Different from holidays you used to, as I'm a parent now, but you will take it whatever you can get. That sounds good. Sometimes you also need to relax a little bit. I'm actually longing a little bit for such vacation. Just, you know, to rest on the beach in a good hotel and stuff like that. Back in the days I took sabbatical at work and I spent 1 month in Thailand. Also like on a... It was not like directly on a... It was on a seashore, but not with my own beach or something, but pretty close. And I literally spent entire month waking up, having breakfast, going to the ocean, then going back in, showering, reading book for an hour or two, chilling, looking at the water, going to have lunch somewhere, chilling even more, then swimming a little bit in the pool, and then going for dinner and drinks. That's it. So good. That was the only month where I managed to read like a book that was 500 pages in 1 month. That was pretty crazy. Phuket. Yeah, I was at Phuket, the southern side. Didn't stay in the Phuket city, didn't want to, but I was a little bit. It was Karon beach. I was also trying to surf a little bit, so I took a couple of classes. It was kind of alright. And I did go like to one trip on all the smaller islands. That was pretty nice, with a little bit of swimming there, and one trip for 2 days to some mountains and Elephant Grove and so on. It was good. I really enjoyed it. Only the fighting string that has ever left my homeland and arrived in Central and Eastern Europe. That's perfect. I love it. If you want to relax, don't take kids with you. I thought at some point you become immune to everything that happens when you are with kids. It's like nothing can break your inner sanctum. Eastern Europe is wild, always. Always. You love Osts, love brothers? Yeah. Ready to hustle. Ready to hustle anytime. Oh wait. I already got it apparently. But yeah, nowadays, if I were to go to Thailand, I would probably not go to Phuket. It's a bit too crowded. I mean, now after COVID, it's not so crowded to be honest, but still, I think there are better places to go, less touched. I don't know, like Khao Sok or something like this. Maybe on the eastern side of Thailand. But overall, it's pretty nice there, regardless. On the way there, but trying to stop a 1-year-old from drowning every 15 minutes is soul draining. Holy shit. Yeah, it's that amount of control, attention that you have to pay always. Regardless of what kind of I don't even know what are they called in English, but those things that you put around, you know, baby arms and body and everything with air in it, that regardless you still cannot relax. Shark tooth armor and bottle gauntlets. How do this roll? Mid. Shark tooth. 25 deadly. Ooh, that's actually nice. That's a nice armor, to be honest, for mercenary, for damage. Faster run walk. Okay, that would also do. Boy. Second by second commentary, right? I mean, come on, he's probably very excited about seeing everything for the first time. Imagine. Must be so cool for him. Mexico, the best place in the whole world, really? Never been to Mexico. I would want to go one day. Better Mailand than Thailand? What? What are you talking about? But Thailand is pretty good. For sure. I mean, it's also very cheap and everything. Comparing to many other places. Still with good food or good attitude. Nobody's trying to rob you off and so on. A ghoul, Rune, a ghoul, oh my boys, rejoice, the runes, they started to drop. We are just one little step away from a high rune, can you imagine? Holy moly, I feel like it's happening. I mean, can you imagine, this is like 1.5 week playing and the highest rune I found on stream is ghoul. I wanted to say highest rune I found at all, but then I realized that there is no higher rune than what I found already. So yeah. Kind of. Me typically complaining, but this time remembering that I'm actually alright. Put him into this plastic ball air inside. He won't drown and hurt himself, just keep an eye on the wind. Yeah, exactly. Also good strategy. You're here? Yeah, I was like, who am I supposed to blame or thank for getting the first rune? And there he is. Loricated male, wait. It's this one? Oh, it's Natalia, okay. Sorry Natalia, you're not popular. Giant hamster ball, huh? Good call. You will run it past your wife, okay. Get an approval on it. It's a Zorb. How's it called? Like Zorb? Orb or something like this? The one that is like... people even used to go down the mountain. I mean, it's a bit too crazy going down the mountain, but you just go inside it. Pretty nice. I wanted to try it one day. You see, even I want to try it, so I'm pretty sure you kids will be happy. Hey Daniel, hello. What's up? What are you up for tonight? Ghoul Rune, finally. Wait, East Ghoul, correct. Another 5. Okay, I could put that aside as well. Mavina Icy Touch. Now, of course, our perfect order here goes shambles. Zorbol, they look fun, yeah. That mountain video was insane, didn't he die? You mean the guy who actually flew from the mountain? That's a different thing, but yeah, that guy unfortunately passed away. Or like, if I remember correctly, he had an accident during one of his flying things. Not much. Just got indoors. Making a hot chocolate and watching a few things. Damn, that sounds really comfy. Very comfortable. We did drop a few things today. Let me think. So we got pretty high roll on the tooth row, the weapon, the armor for Merc, 25 deadly strike, 40% open wounds, pretty good damage dealing setup for a mercenary. And we got Amrune, and we got Galrune. We got Skin of the Viper Magi with 30 whole res, Mavina gloves. I think that would be it for now. We did like what, 10 runs, 10 games so far. So it seems like finally I'm getting the RNG back to me. With all the previous 50 runs that didn't give us anything except 2 pull runes. I saw a video of a few Russian chaps who pushed a guy in a Zorb down a ski slope. It goes wrong fast, and he ends up going for a cliff. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. No, I haven't heard about this one actually. Or never seen it. It's about time my luck changed. True. Oof. What? No way, look at this, guys. Rank 3, level 98. Hardcore. Has died. Damn. I don't know if it was like intentional or not, but that seems like pain. Big oof, exactly. Dzharlaks. How are you doing, buddy? What are you up for? Wait, I kind of forgot if you're playing PD2 or you jumped on a D2R season 4 this time. They must be yelling. Someone say big oof. Yes. Old man. Welcome. How is it going? Just listening to roofers replacing your roof right now? Ooh, okay. Is it like planned replacement or something happened? You are on PoE currently? Damn, I was totally wrong. Good call, good call. How is the PoE stuff going? Enjoying? Roof needed to be replaced badly? Okay, then it's perfect. It's always good when plans are turning into action. The most invaluable skill of a human, to turn plans into action, I think. Feel a little laggy, maybe that's the reason. Oh, okay. I'm actually not lagging at all, so I don't know. But yeah, somehow that you told me this, that you said yelling, furious. Wait. Yeah, it reminded me of the video where goats yelling like humans. That used to make me cry. Unplanned guerrilla builders just sneaking over and replacing the roof. What? I mean, I was more about if it was planned, like a, you know, amortization, deprecation, periodic maintenance, roof change, or if it's an accident happened, like I don't know, the meteor dropped from the skies right into the middle of your roof and you have to change it. Okay, where's Shinui? He was there just some moments ago. Might be busy with something, but he was there for sure. It was so nice of you, old man, to say that you didn't disappear, that you were just busy with stuff. Thank you. There are quite a few people that left. No meteor? Okay. Blizzard? Maybe it was Blizzard. Mo. Boing. Yeah, like in my dream. Rune. We are probably close to actually crafting some caster amulets, but I'm low level for that. I would need to wait, I guess. Yeah. Ooh, Rune Sport. Isn't that Plague Bearer? Yeah, but only 4. Okay, Plague Bearer is not bad, especially with good corruption. Can go for good money. For good currency. There's your brother from another much younger mother. Right. Look at this, so many people today here. So many good old people here. I'm pretty sure that everybody got baited by the ice cream in the title. It's nothing about Diablo, it's nothing about gameplay, it's just everybody wanted an ice cream. Of course you were baited. Hey Nikki. Another one. And Christopher, damn, what's happening? What's happening? So many people in the chat. Last 46 million or so experience tonight that I need to get my hardcore sword to 96. Wow, that's a lot of grinding. That's what drank Divine. You know, milk, cows, milk, frozen pale, ice cream, exactly. We were extensively chatting about it this time, that it all made sense. And if you look at the weird slag, you can also kind of imagine that this is a cone for the ice cream. Pretty much there. On the surface, all the time. Oh wait. It's not too bad. Attention Danos about 150 runs. Sounds good. Yeah, player's age shouldn't be too long, I guess. You're right. I'm kind of again with all the working on the loot filter in Z2R. And then I also scrolled through all your drop posts in the drops channel. I was like, damn, I want to farm a little bit in Z2R, maybe find another grailer. No. Over here, please. How do I open this additional stat window in game? Which one? This one? If this one, then yeah, press 8. So I think by default it's 8. You also should have this thing here, the Harry Bolsack is the first necromancer to reach level 99 on the hardcore. Congratulations. Yeah, it's press 8. Also in these settings, if you control click on them, you should have it here. Advanced stat display says 8 by default, but maybe you could change it to whatever you want. You can also change those if you want anything. Then you can also look through and set up maybe some additional hotkeys if you want to. You can move it with shift and open it with control click. No worries, it's fine. It's not very intuitive if you don't know the thing to press, to be honest. Howdy. All good, Christopher, all good. We found finally we found something, to be honest. And I had really funny dream tonight. Like, not funny, but wild. Experiencing tsunami, like in real life, but in a dream, with all the feelings. all the feelings of dread, of concern, of drowning, getting tossed around in the water and stuff like that. So no, not those wild dreams. Sorry, Nikki, not this time. Not this time. Oh no. The stupid dude is with the aura. Or no, or somebody else with the aura. The other stupid dude is also called immune. No. We are never going back, Paige. Any high runes today? No, Olaf, only Gaurun. And Gaurun today. That's the maximum. Overall cows were not really giving so much. 2 pull runes, 1 arm rune and 1 Gal rune so far. In like close to 80 runs. Is Blade Sentinel good? I have no idea. We can try it in a new patch with amazing next hit delay changes in T2R and test it. You're asking about here in PD2? Yes, it can do some damage for sure. Maybe it's not like S tier build, but it's pretty decent, strong enough. PD2? Yeah, it should be strong enough, I think. Again, it's not the best because of the nature of the skill, that it's kind of going back and forth and not taking so much, not creating so much area of effect damage, but it's pretty strong. I think it's also destroying bosses really nicely, like a lot of damage, because you can stack them together, but yeah. Just don't do what you did in February. What did you do? Grail with Orc who needs only 6 Grail items. Holy. Then you switch to another charges to get a few experience per level and drop Tyrael on the 4th pit run. Oh, what? No. So you were only running the Sork only Grail, but you dropped Tyrael on another character? Jeez. This is brutal. 100%. Oh no. We have the same curse. You got 3 East and 3 Gal runes in 100 cow runs, plus Gal from Hellforge. Wow. So you were also not super lucky, but again, you have a little bit better to show for than me. I mean, I did drop 2 high runes on a day 2 randomly in the pit, so I shouldn't really complain. I just don't like it when it's inconsistent, when it's like 1 week you have nothing and then 1 day you have a lot. It's a bit funny. When you freaking smiter. Oh my god. That's called D2 RNG, indeed. Indeed. I'm just running around opening all the poppables. Ooh, a rune, always good. A useful rune for once. Can you open, please? Got double shaken cow runs as well, both brick though. Rip. No way. I haven't found really any useful items so far, to be honest, as well. Like, the only one that could have been good was the unique spired helm, but it rolled Veil of Steel, unfortunately. Starting with much luck, isn't that nice? Because you will wait until anything will equalize. True. Yeah, sometimes I question if it's good to get something early on or not. Maybe not, indeed. What am I running? I'm running Voice of Reason. I use my own Holy Freeze, fully synergized. Voice of Reason for now gives me enemy cold resistance -24, so I have my own Holy Freeze with all the synergies. Not running Doom. It's a build that you can make here. You can make pretty much any elemental charger or zealer with Holy Fire, Holy Freeze, Holy Shock, or even Sanctuary, so any of those work. Although, like, Sanctuary is a little bit harder to build, I feel like. This game RNG made you old. Oh man. No time to play for the next few weeks as well, so RIP Season 4 for you? Nah, I mean, why not? Can I mean, I'm not playing that much, to be honest, either. So pretty much outside of streams I only played for maybe 5 hours in total, probably even less. So it's just, you know, I don't think you have to do everything in the first week, especially if you are not planning to play anything else. Let's put it this way. Still have time before Diablo 4 if you plan to play, and yeah, next PoE league is later, and so on and so forth, so just take your time, enjoy rather than compete. But Christopher, are you planning to play Project Diablo 2 or something? Or you are already playing? So much in D2R and PD2 that I'm not familiar with. Still like your vanilla LOD? Yeah. I mean, PD2 is different, of course, but D2R and Vanilla are pretty close. There are not so many real differences. But yeah, PD2 is quite different. You will have here a lot of things that are not available anywhere else. Couple of new skills, rune words, everything is changed. And again, like I told also I think like last time that I feel like I would want to one day maybe to play a little bit of vanilla LOD just for the feels with all the characters I have there and so on. Just to farm a little bit. Battle boots? Nah. You may come back on for PD2, as some of your builds only work there. True. I mean, probably a lot of them. To be fair, there are not so many builds in D2R, or like not so unusual builds. Excuse me. Made an info video about PD2? Yeah, there is one for sure. You currently enjoy ultra budget builds that complete the game? Okay. That's also an interesting idea. But aren't you able to complete? Oh wait, okay. So if you are not talking about, you're talking about some alternative builds outside of the most meaningful for like speedrunning, because first things that come to mind is speedrun, because it's ultimate, the most budget possible, and it beats the game. But yeah, I get what you mean. Something else that could still beat the game and be budget. Are you also talking about Hell beating the game or normal? Because I feel like probably most of the builds can do everything except Hell Ancients. I feel like Hell Ancients are the biggest problem. Hell CS, you will one way or another clear the seals, should be still possible. Diablo, Bale, whatever, Bale waves can be all dragged away. But Ancients, yeah, not so many builds can deal with them. Ultra budget to you doesn't depend on the speedrun techniques. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that Speedrunning is the most efficient way to beat the game. So you can do it slow, but it is still the most reliable way to beat the game. And builds and so on, and technique. So that's what I mean. Not that you have to do it fast with ultra budget, but just that this is pretty much your blueprint on how to build the game, beat the game basically with no gear. Hey Oliver, good evening. What are you up for tonight? Doing anything? Full hail playthrough? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, ancients are never easy. Like, you have to reroll them so many times on some builds not to get immunities or close to 95% resistances, or not to get wrecked because you can only have so and so amount of potions and stuff. War belt. Some blighted maps in PvE? Alright, sounds good. It's people beating game naked, yeah. The reason you have bought D2R is I have a complicated LOD installed and you don't want to corrupt it. You're not the most computer savvy guy after either. Think one day maybe you or someone on Discord could help? Sure. But okay, yeah, sure. The truth is that D2R does not compete with vanilla D2 anyhow. Like, it's a separate game completely. It will not do anything to your LOD. Like, I have vanilla BattleNet D2. I have LOD pluggy and with like some other quality of life features. I have PD2. And after all of this I installed D2R and just plug and play. No need to do anything. So there shouldn't be any issues, but sure, like whenever you want to, let's just plan something and have a session. Like sharing the screen and stuff, not a big deal at all. Less than 0.1% of the people base can do that. I mean, even though it's impressive, but also on a grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. If people don't enjoy it and don't want to even try, then whatever, you know. You're gonna do a normal attack only, necromancer run, curses allowed. I'm not going to do this, I got said. Just type in it. Sorry. Yes, Christopher, I've seen the ancient streak quite a while ago, even before Llama posted a video about it. Funny enough. I've seen it on some other speedruns. But yeah. You are creating their invisible wall, basically. Kind of funny how buggy this game is. in some random places. It's a plugin installed done with an original 21-year-old Battle chess CD-ROM disk and then rolled forward with 113 patch, right? Yeah, so with D2R it's completely new game, there is no issue at all. You found another cheese, but you're not putting it publicly out? Right. Of course, you showed it to BT, of course. Wait, what happened here? Just good old charge stack in the animation. Ooh, circlet in the ring. And a circlet is 2 to Amazon, maximum damage, life, all resistances. And here we have fire res, MF, gold fine, attack rating. That's actually a sick ring. Not bad at all. I will definitely keep it. Nice. Good ring. Blizzard had sense they would make a game cross-compliant. They were mentioning that old game runs on an old version of Battle.net that pretty much is working off a mid-90s computer somewhere in their basement, so I'm pretty sure it's most likely the back-end architecture that is too hard to re-engineer to make two versions compliant or like compatible with each other. And also in the end, like, why would you really do that? I mean, if you were a good company and you wanted to bring different people together, yeah, but then you also basically ensure that you have to keep the same version of a game in terms of balancing and patches and so on, which is not really what they wanted. Randomized per act in different weapons, mercenary? No, why would you have it? I mean, like, in a way, I don't know, like sometimes you write a lot of stuff that to me sounds like, yeah, that would be just a mod that you can use, like a randomizer mod or something. But Blizzard would never do it. Like, it's just stuff that you like to tinker with, like because of your nature and how you enjoy this stuff, but of a game that would probably doesn't make much sense or something. I don't know. I don't know if what I said makes sense, but I tried my best. An old Windows 2000 computer, which they can lift and shift. Yeah. they also could have more than 1/10 of a guy working on D2R simultaneously. That could also be quite funny if at least one guy would be working on patch notes for D2R, you know. Yep. You're just a king of sense. S tier build by yourself, king of sense. What else you are? Tell us more, Christopher, please. Oh, true, yeah, also Doritos Eater, that I remember. The Hug Giver. The Basket Picker. Get it. No, I'll leave your titles with you. You deserve them. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah. You've been meaning to ask me how am I liking my new job and that you have had time to settle in a bit. Yeah, I actually did. Like, there have been a couple of good events happening recently, so I finally signed long-term contract, which is nice. Because like in the beginning, I don't know if you remember, guys, but it was only like 6-week project-based agreement and without any further promises or anything, but it all went well. I think I convinced them that I'm a good fella and can do work, so we decided to prolong. I also, on my side, I also realized that I do like how they approach work and what they do and so on, so decided to continue with them as well from my side. So we agreed on things. So it was literally like 2 weeks ago when we finally signed everything and had already like first invoice handled, so pretty good. Again, like I think the first 3 weeks were the most stressful, of course, like literally, you know, with just getting to learn people, project, and I had to do the project immediately, so it's not like there was onboarding for 1 month where you are handheld and brought somewhere. No, it's like immediately sit down, do the stakeholder management, do all the arrangements, PMO and things like that. So it was quite intense, but then yeah, then things settled and started to feel more normal, let's put it this way. And now, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy for sure. What's coming could be quite interesting to see what's going to be next thing to do, big thing to do, I mean. So yeah, that sounds good. There was also like one thing that was I was a little bit upset, but it was just such a stupid thing. So basically they announced a conference, on-site conference that the company would do in Athens, and it would be exactly on the day of Diablo 4 launch. I was like, holy hell. How is that? So yeah, I was like, Jesus, doesn't feel good. But then in the end, it got cancelled and it's gonna be replaced by just some online updates instead of that. but I was really already clenching, let's put it this way. Hey Sup, thanks for the congrats. Yeah, it's yeah, we did find Rune today, Rune, Viper Magi, and yeah, not much else. So yeah, at the moment, old man, we are pretty much like we are done with or almost done with the project, and mostly looking to shape a little bit my role and my responsibilities, see what's the next project for me to do. I'm also, I think this Thursday, hopefully, there will be a bit more clarity on the exact roles and responsibilities that I will need to perform, and which will also explain a little bit then, or inform what I will need to do, what will be my development plan, kind of, and so on and so forth. So that's, hopefully that's happening soon. You would have hired me sight unseen, just based on your positive attitude. Man, that's... I'm glad you're saying this, but I don't think everybody will agree on that. I am naturally a very skeptical person, and a lot of people find it more like negativity, but it's not true. I'm just skeptical, that's it. Feels like Rift Scene. What weapon am I using? That's a Voice of Reason. In PD2 it has -24 to enemy cold dress and chance to cast Ice Blast and Frozen Orb, and it's super cheap. So at the moment it's the best weapon I can have. There are, like, Doom right now would be better with more negative cold res and damage, but I don't have runes for Doom. And later on I still think that Frostwind will be better. Could have sworn you liked your job. I mean, yeah, first of all, there is a little chance that some of my colleagues, or like a few people, can sometimes see that. So I have to be careful. And second, this time I don't really need to pretend or anything. I think it's pretty good. I even sometimes feel like a little bit of an imposter syndrome, that I'm not good enough or not doing enough. Damn, we got a subscriber. Who's that? Caught us 4 minutes ago. I think Stream Elements is just gonna die soon. I need to look for another solution. It just doesn't work well. Thank you for subscribing. If you are here on the chat, welcome. Otherwise, enjoy the videos you watch. Thank you, old man, though. Thank you for the nice words. It's honestly, yeah, it's good in many ways, and I can talk about it maybe later a little bit more, but or at some point. But it's good in many ways, and enables me to do a lot of things right now, which I ultimately really needed in the past year. Actually, meanwhile, it's 10 PM, so let's do maybe last one. And then if you have also maybe like some questions or something, we could chat a little bit, but then I would wrap up. At least the stream. Kind of feeling hungry again, so I might snack on something. No key. Wait, what? Oh, I already opened it. Dude. Alright. You see, I'm already half sleeping, not paying so much attention to what's happening. Wait, what did you say? Some jobs do launches on the gaming launch date intentionally, so the upper management can grind that. I mean, that's a little bit far-fetched, considering the higher management would be there on the conference. It's not like it was more like a company fair that everybody from the company would join and maybe some clients, but they decided to cancel it and move it to a different time and maybe different location eventually. So instead we're gonna have like not a Zoom call, but so basically a remote 1 hour or 2 hours town hall, and that would be it. Which is fine, so I could still proceed and take some days off for Diablo 4 launch and join for that hour. As Olin mentioned, this game made us old, so don't worry about being tired. Yeah. He's very skeptical ever since. Yep. I mean, there is a picture of little me. It's like one of my favorite pictures. I was probably like 3 years old or something, and we had like a family photo shoot when I was sitting on the knees of my dad, and pretty much my entire family, like my brother, my mom, my dad, everybody smiles, and I'm looking directly into camera with like my head a little bit, you know, turned to the tilted to the side, and with absolutely unamused face, full of skepticism and judgment, and I am only 3 years old. So imagine what happened in the last 29 years. Do you think I got better? So we want to see the peak? Yeah, sure. I can share it in Discord. Satan behind the camera. Yeah, no. Barbarian with 69 to mana. Give me the Grand Charm. Seems like I need to start using the humidifier of the air. Just getting a little dry in here. You got to go, old man? Alright, grind that XP, get the level 96, I think it was, right? Right, thank you so much for joining, and wish you all the best. Come to see us as soon as you can, as often as you can. Does Item Find have any synergies on PD2? Yes, although it was nerfed in the last patch notes. I think it's like maximum about 35 what you can get now, 35% or something like that. So it's below what it used to be. Has been before pretty high though, like similar to D2R. Hmm. 35 Sag. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Osts, I didn't notice you. Good evening. I didn't see your message. How are you doing? What are you up for tonight? It's quite late already, isn't it? And how is your D2R playthroughs with every character? I did see the other day... Who were you playing? I think it was either Amazon or Barbarian. I don't remember for sure. I did lurk on a stream a little bit. Oops. But it was quite a while ago already. So then it's probably Barbarian. You were in Act 1 Nightmare, I think? No, Asturiel. Asturiel, the other guy over there. Next to play number 2 is Sorceress. Nice. You have already an idea of the build, or how you want to build it, what you want to make it? And how was Barbarian? Because, again, if it was Barbarian, if I'm not completely wrong. In the end, beating Hell is not so easy on that class. In Vanilla D2. Okay. Oh, we still didn't raid Cow King, alright. Going to sleep. Wish you all the best and have a good night. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you for coming over. Sorry for baiting on the ice cream. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one and enjoy Easy Wednesday. Wednesday is known as middle of the week and can be sometimes very difficult to go through. But I hope it's not. You will buy one tomorrow? Alright. Yeah, it's finally quite warm in here, isn't it? 20 degrees today. Guess you need to bug me to play through the next season? Sure. I mean, for PD2 it's I'm quite happy to do that for sure. This time for some reason there was pretty much nobody to team up with. Everybody either had their own little parties or something, so I was soloing, but I was pretty happy that I actually... Ooh, another poison one. That I managed to... and a lightning one, interesting. Although they don't cost anything pretty much. I was pretty lucky with my speed run, so to say. In 6 hours, yeah, I think it was 6 hours, I finished Act 1 Hell solo. I was pretty happy with that result. Not close to Paladin speedrun, but also not slow as I usually do. You're sorry you ran with me season 6? What do you mean? Or you mean season 8? Next season? It's alright, Coma, no worries. It's just I was just mentioning that even like I tried to maybe put people together, or like made a call to action if anybody wants to. We still didn't make it, and the last moment people appeared and everybody had their own thing to do, so... But no worries at all. Totally fine. I'm also... Sometimes I'm complaining, or not complaining, but... For me personally, like for the stream and stuff, it's easier to do solo. 100%. Because I don't need to pay attention to party play. But it's still quite fun to party play. Those are the two main things, considerations. I do apparently have more IK pieces. Okay. Let's sell the stuff and pretty much finish it. Coma, did you find the bear rune? Did you? Can at least you make us all happy and tell that you found Bear Rune? Barb most unusual to me, though his double swing for now looks good, because it's mana free. True. Barb is early on, it's pretty nice with dual swing and maybe a little bit of frenzy to run faster. That's for sure. But then he gets really tough later on because of attack rating issues and not having any decent weapon damage. So those two generally kill any melee character past mid nightmare, more or less. You have to usually overlevel quite a lot and farm for a good weapon to continue. In Hell it is coupled with inability to sustain your life and have any sort of defenses. So in vanilla sources will be played on lightning, but on Hell will be forced to transfer to Orb Meteor. True. Yeah, lightning is the hardest one to keep killing monsters with. Later on there are a lot of immunes for lightning, really difficult. We found a wisp, which is about a bear. Nice. Alright, we found today... What did we find today? We got Viper Magi, perfect resistances, we got 25 Deadly Strike, 2 throw, which is also nice. I think it's a good armor for a mercenary. We got Galrune, Amrune, the gold drop wannabe. Actually, look at them, pretty much a gold drop. And yeah, a bunch of smaller things, I think. Nothing else big. Right. Okay. Ooh, lightning skills, I need to sell that. How long do seasons usually last? In PD2 it is typically a so they cannot make it of certain duration because they always have to go around PvE and D2R resets. So that's how they usually look. Normally they would do it like 3.5 weeks after PvE or D2R reset. But on average, again, 4 or 5 months, I think, something like this. So usually for 4 to 5 months. Alright guys, thank you so much. It was a long day today. I started streaming a little bit late, but anyways, thank you, and I'll see you on Thursday. We're gonna continue on Thursday PD2, then Saturday gonna do Diablo 4, and then Sunday I will see. Maybe we do a little bit of a casual D2R farming, maybe PD2 as well. So something like this. Thank you again everybody, have a good night, have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Bye!